What is up, YouTube? We are back after what feels like a year since my last video. Try to pop the series off again and take you guys through a full day of eating today because we are sitting at 4 weeks out. I'm excited to get back on stage and I'm definitely excited to start eating today because I'm hungry. So let me get the ingredients and we're gonna start with meal number one. All right, so meal number one, very simple. We're just gonna do 300 grams of egg whites and 2 whole eggs. So it is a rest day today. So carbs are dropped a little bit, calories are dropped a little bit, and we just kind of have to keep grinding through. And if you guys know me, I love my carbs. So you drop my carbs and it gets real tough on me. But I'm still very excited, very motivated to get on stage so we can keep pushing is my motto right now. About 5:48 in the morning, girls are still sleeping. So we're gonna knock this meal out. We're gonna do some cardio. Then we're gonna come back. I'm gonna make them breakfast and we're gonna enjoy the day. So let's start. So I also like to do some electrolytes in the morning just to get that hydration going. Very simple, guys. Like, I'm not a big believer in like taking 30,000 supplements, but I will take electrolytes, I will take essential amino acids, and that's really it for a supplement stack. Don't have to make it too complicated, you don't have to make it too out of budget. Alright guys, so that's our eggs. I like to make them a little omelet style just because texture is fun sometimes. On top of that, I add 1.5 grams of salt per meal. And sometimes I'll do sugar-free ketchup. Sometimes I won't. It's not an everyday thing. But yesterday I had some, so today I'm not gonna have any. So that's gonna be meal number one. And then we're gonna go do this cardio and we'll come back for the rest of the meal. Like I said, we're 4 weeks out. I have mentally felt in a really great place. Honestly, I've deleted social media for the time being just because I don't want the distractions. I don't want to see like updates. And it's not that it's, you know, I'm not scared of anybody. I'm not, you know, panicking or anything because I feel like we're really on time. It's just I don't want to feel any type of anxiety. I want to block out like, you know, what everybody else is doing and just focus on me and my life, because at the end of the day, whatever other people do is not going to affect what I do. however, you know, other people feel, whatever they look like, all that's gonna do is just get you in your head a little bit more, get you thinking a little bit more, second guessing, and none of that is positive in my head. So I haven't had social media for like 3 or 4 weeks now, and it's been great, like great. I pass the time, you know, like I'll go on news articles, read a little bit about what's going on, investing a little bit more, YouTube recipes, yard work, housing projects, stuff like that. So it's really been great. I don't even know if I want to go back to it. Because the more I don't have it, the more I see life for what it is. And it's like, man, people post highlights of their life on social media. Everybody understands that part. But like, my highlight is my own life. And my highlight is every day, whether I post it or not, I'm going to enjoy it. So I don't need to be in a competition back and forth with other people on social media about who has it better. Because I have it great. So let's get in here, take the groceries in, put stuff away, and make breakfast for the girls and get ready for meal 2. All right, y'all, so we're back for meal 2. Keeping it super simple for meal 2. We have 125 grams of jasmine rice, 150 grams of chicken breast, and 100 grams of pineapple. And I just like to top it off with a little bit of Dijon mustard, which I just got put onto. And yeah, it's delicious. So very excited about that. I don't like to put too much of these extra, you know, processed stuff or zero sugar sauces or stuff like that. But if you're gonna do anything, mustard is kind of the way to go. All it really has is sodium. So that's kind of been my go-to. And just finishing up some morning coffee. So that's meal number 2 for today. So, meal 3 is gonna be, guys, this is the GOAT. Elevate cream of rice, cinnamon roll. This and the peanut butter, it does not get any better than that. So we have 70 grams of this cream of rice. And a little tip, sometimes, like if you're in the off season and you're doing these the Elevate brand, or you know, Flavor Gang, or whatever brand of cream of rice you want to use, these are a little pricier, so you could always combine this with like your regular Walmart brand cream of rice. That's like $5, and you can do like a 70-30 ratio, 60-40 ratio. The flavor is going to be really, really similar, and you're going to save money that way too. So, but since I'm only doing 70 grams, I'm just going to do the whole Elevate brand. And I'm making cream of rice. Yeah. So we got 70 of that. Then we have 50 grams of isolate. I'll make you some too. You can have some too, Mama. Okay. And then we're gonna have our 1.5 grams of salt. Alright. Now I'm gonna mix this a little bit. Good job. I'm gonna get it. Leave it. I'll get it. I'll get it. Yeah, you can close it. You can close it. And then we add our hot water. I just eyeball it at this point. Mix. Make sure it's all coated. And a little bit more water. And it's okay if it looks a little sloshy, I guess you could say, and it's a little runny. Because what we're going to do is we're going to put this in the microwave and get that texture that we want, where it's a little bit harder and it tastes like cake. It feels like cake in your mouth. This stuff is such a cheat code, man. I just don't know. This is my favorite meal of the day, by far. Like, I cannot wait for off season where this is gonna be like, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. All right, so now we're gonna put this in the microwave for like a minute and a half. All right, so we have our cream of rice has been in the microwave, definitely a little bit more solid now. And we're gonna add 100 grams of raspberries. I like to use frozen stuff just because I can store it longer and I can buy it in bulk. And it's just a lot easier to work with, in my opinion. And you can refreeze it always. So that's my reasoning behind it. Everybody else has their own. That's 92, 96. This should be 100. All right. And then I'm taking this to go. So I'm just gonna cap it. And then by the time it's time to eat this, the raspberries are gonna be nice and thawed out. And it's literally like cake, guys. Like this is such a cheat. Like I recommend this for anybody. Like it's quick digesting. This is usually a pre-workout meal. Just easy to get down, tastes amazing. So definitely try it out. And Elevate, if you guys could sponsor your guy, you know, I would love some free cream of rice. But yeah, that's gonna be meal number 3. All right guys, so we're back for meal number 4. This is what I like to call my poverty meal. And you guys are about to see why. I have 150 grams of chicken breast and 100 grams of green beans. So we're just gonna have to make it work. No carbs in this meal, no carbs in the next meal, and it's survival mode. It's survival mode. So pushing on the last stretch, we're doing what we need to do, and I'm starving. I'm starving all day. I don't know if this meal is gonna do anything for me, but all right. See you guys for meal number 5. All right, guys. So we are getting ready for meal number 5. Super simple. This is gonna be 250 grams of beef. So I do 93.7 right now because if you guys have noticed, I don't really put any fats in my meals. That's been different every year. So this year we're experimenting with something new. So I'm getting most of my fats from the beef, from the eggs in the morning, and you know, scattered kind of in whole foods. So we're gonna do 93.7, 250 grams of that, and then it's gonna be 100 grams of green beans. And normally on a training day, it would be 200 grams of white potato, but today's a rest day, so we gotta suck it up. No carbs on this meal again, but we gotta make it work. And to help curb the hunger, I normally take down like 7 to 8 liters of water. I know that's a lot, but it really does help. It really keeps the stomach kind of full. Doesn't keep your mind on food all the time. And I flavor it with amino acids. That's the main reason why I use it for. Again, I'm not, super big on supplements. I think you guys can go, a long way without all these 20, 30 supplements that people put on the market. You really don't need like two or three, but I use this as a flavorer, so it really helps me get my water down. All right, so. And I lost my kitchen scissors doing yard work. So I gotta open these the hard way. So we are just gonna have to, I wish they would make beef packets that you can open easier and nicer, but like the little Ziploc or the little zip whatever they are. But maybe someone who's an inventor or a patent guy will run with that idea. So I just put it in a bowl. Do 250. All right, so we got 250. All right. And then I'm just gonna put just some small seasonings on there. I like to go with black pepper, obviously, because black pepper just goes on beef, and the sleeper oregano. And I put this on my potatoes when I make them into fries too. So it's one of the best flavor. Honestly, you open this thing of oregano and it just reminds you of pizza, and pizza is my favorite. So this is just a great little seasoning I like to use. I don't know if I'm late to the party and people already use it, but that's what I've been on. And earlier, I bought the giant pack of seasoning of oregano at the store. So, because I use a lot of this stuff. All right, so meal 5, 250 grams of beef and 100 grams of green beans. I'm gonna spice it up with some Dijon mustard again. So that's gonna do it for another poverty meal. But we do have carbs coming in meal number 6. So do stay tuned for that because I'm excited for that. Yeah, but meanwhile, I'm gonna get this down and I will see you guys for the last meal of the day. All right, guys, we made it to meal number 6, last meal of the day. We got carbs in here finally. So what we're gonna do for this one is we're gonna do 50 grams of oatmeal. And then we're gonna do another 50 grams of isolate. And then we're gonna add our 1.5 grams of salt that we've been adding to every meal so far. Okay. I like to give this a little bit of a mix before I add any water inside. so that the water's gonna, or everything's gonna disperse evenly. Grab our water. And for some reason I noticed, I feel like you can add more water to just regular oats, but as soon as you put like protein powder or something in there, it's like it needs less water. I don't know, maybe that's just my brain thinking about it differently, or I don't know. I feel like I use a lot less water when I'm using protein in oats versus just oats. So, all right, so we got our water in there, and then we're gonna do 100 grams of frozen blueberries. A little sugar. And 2. Okay. And one thing I like to do, well, I mean, mix it while the blueberries are a little cold. That's gonna thaw everything out again. So really, working with frozen fruit is no issue at all. The cream of rice ends up being hot, the oatmeal ends up being hot, so like all the fruit's gonna thaw anyway. And then, what I like to do is add a little sugar-free maple syrup sometimes. So we're just gonna drizzle a little bit on top. And if you guys can see, I'm a Kroger guy. We got our Kroger blueberries and our Kroger sugar-free maple syrup. So, so that's basically all the meals for today. Calories are pretty low on rest days, a little bit over 2,000. Half the meals have carbs, half don't. And cardio is higher on rest days. So yeah, these rest day diets really kick my butt. But like I said, it's the last final push. We got 4 weeks left to really dial it in. And we're not leaving any room for error. So I'm motivated, I'm excited to get back on stage. It's redemption season, and I'm ready to go. So I'm gonna get this last meal down. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys have watched all the videos so far, you know, if you like, subscribe, comment, you know, do whatever you guys want. It's not gonna, I wanna make these videos anyway. This is kind of fun to me, so. That'll do it for today, and again, appreciate you guys. Thank you.